Good evening, everyone. My name is Denise Scott, and I'm going to provide a presentation for you today. And we're going to discuss how to prepare for a job interview. So, you just received a phone call from an HR professional, and they want you to schedule your job interview. So now you're happy and you're ready to prepare for the interview. However, are you ready for the interview? So what I'm going to do today is go over key points that you need to prepare for your job interview. So for the first thing, one key point is you want to dress for success. You are not only being evaluated by what you say in an interview, but it's all on how you present yourself. Dressing professionally is essential for creating a favorable impression. Professional attire for men. As you can see in this picture, you see that the conservative tie, a portfolio, a simple watch. He has on a business suit, a conservative collared shirt, a belt that matches with his suit, and polished leather shoes. So here you have a visual representation of professional attire for men, what you can wear for your job interview. Next is a video in which this gentleman right here is going to talk to you about suits. What are professional suits that you can wear for a job interview? So this video, I believe, will be helpful for you.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Craig Stokes, and it's time for another Style Minute. Today on Style Minute, I'm showing you what to wear to an interview. So you just found a job, you applied for it, they called you back for an interview. Hello? Now what do you wear? It is definitely a great idea to have a black suit, a gray suit, and a navy suit in your wardrobe, but for your interview, go with the navy suit. All right, when it comes to choosing the right dress shirt for your interview, you want to stay away from those that have a lot of patterns and stripes, and dress shirts with the contrasting collars, and definitely don't wear French cuffs. Instead, you want to play it safe. Opt for a traditional white dress shirt or a French or light blue shirt. Works great every time. Choosing the right tie can be very, very tricky. You want to definitely stay away from skinny ties and those that are really, really trendy. Also, you want to avoid the solid color millionaire tie look. Bright color ties like reds and golds and purples are known as power ties, and they're not appropriate for interviews. To show a little bit of personality in the tie that you choose for your interview, choose one with a little bit of color, but that is still dark and muted meaning that it's quiet, it doesn't speak too loudly, it's not too bold. Choosing the right types of socks to wear is really easy. One rule of thumb, keep it classy, keep it conservative, keep it solid. You want to make sure that your socks match the color of your pants. The last thing to remember is find you a great pair of shoes that have laces and that have a thin leather sole, and always make sure it coordinates with the color of your belt. So you want to see what it looks like all together? Take a look at this. So as you can see, the navy suit and white dress shirt works perfectly, paired with a nice tie that's not too bright but adds a little bit of personality. See, that wasn't too bad. Hopefully that information was very helpful to you, and I want to wish you good luck on your interview.
Now, professional attire for women. As you can see in this picture here, you see this lady here has on a two-piece skirt. You can wear a two-piece skirt or a pantsuit, preferably black, gray, or navy blue. As you can see, she has a black suit and her skirt is mid-length. Also, minimal makeup or perfume should be worn. And as you can see here, this lady has a pantsuit that also matches. So you can either wear a pantsuit or a skirt suit. professional attire for women. So as we continue, as you can see here, this is a great visual presentation in which it's showing you the basic pumps with the low heel. All right, small earrings, a portfolio. You see that she has a pantsuit on, a conservative blouse here, a simple necklace. You know, if you want to wear jewelry, it should be small and simple. A small handbag. And as you can see here, you see this young lady has a skirt suit, and this is presentable to wear for an interview. And this lady here has on a skirt suit, however, it's a mini skirt. So that's rather inappropriate for a job interview. Another thing that you want to do, you know, after you receive that phone call, you have to research the organization. That's very important. The more information that you have about your prospective employer, the better prepared you will be during your interview. You can use the internet as a resource to find more information about your prospective employer. Here are some things that you can look for. You want to look at the minimum requirements for the position, current products or services that the organization provides, current problems, chief competitors, location, the number of stores or offices that the company has, and recently related news that you know about the company. Next, you want to confirm the date of the interview. So as you can see here, the interview date is the 19th of, let's say, September. So you have an interview scheduled for 10 a.m. When you are setting up an appointment for your interview, be sure to find out the exact time and location of the interview. You also want to make sure that you get the interviewer's name and title. You should also make sure that you know exactly how to get to the interview location, how long it will take you to get there, where you are supposed to park, and what building entrance you should use. You will want to avoid being late for a job interview, so you should plan to arrive 15 minutes earlier. If you are unsure of how long it will take to arrive to your job interview, a couple of days prior, you can just do a mock going to and from the location, so that way you have an idea of how long your traveling time will be going to and from. Next, what to bring to the job interview. So you're thinking to yourself, okay, you have the interview, you know what to wear, you confirm the date. Well, what should I bring? Okay. You should bring copies of your resume or CV. You want to bring a pen, paper, and a list of references. You also want to remember to turn your cell phone off. And all of these items will be in your portfolio. So having your portfolio, your briefcase, you can have all these items inside. Another important point is self-assessment. Okay? It is also important for you to assess your own strengths and weaknesses as a candidate for employment. Before going to an interview, you should be able to identify your strengths and your weaknesses. Also, you should be able to identify your relevant skills, qualifications, and other characteristics related to the position. You should be able to demonstrate how your experience, training, and education qualify you for the job. Be able to answer the question, why should I hire you? Which is practice your answers. You should prepare a list of questions to ask your interviewer. You would want to use a list of commonly asked questions. Those questions include, tell me about yourself. Tell me about a difficult situation in which you were faced and how you dealt with it. Tell me about a time when you were confronted with an unpleasant customer and how you dealt with it. What do you know about the company? What is your greatest achievement? Why should we offer you a job? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? The best thing that you can do to prepare for a job interview is practice your answers to the questions. Saying your answers out loud and over again will help you improve how well you perform when you're sitting in the interview chair. Also, you should prepare a list of questions to ask your interviewer. Some of those questions include, what do you enjoy the most about working here? How has this position evolved since it was created? Also, what are some of the challenges one may face? And what do you enjoy the most about working here? By reviewing a list of frequently asked questions and preparing interview questions for the interviewer will help you next. You have now learned how to dress professionally for your job interview. You've researched the organization. You confirmed the date of the interview. You now know what to bring to the interview. You've completed a self-assessment where you've identified your strengths and your weaknesses. And you've also created a list of questions to ask your interviewer and prepared answers to commonly asked questions. So now that you've prepared for your job interview, what you can do now is be confident, be yourself, and good luck, and get the job. I want to thank you all for attending my presentation. Have a good evening.